Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be doing a video on a foundation I picked up while I was grocery shopping. There's been so many foundations that have been released during the summer and I haven't pinpointed which one I want to get. There's been so many mixed reviews on all of them, so I feel like once the kids are back in school, I can go to Sephora and kind of look around and see them for myself, test them out. But yeah, I don't really have a lot of time during the summer and I have to be conscious of my time. And so when I'm at the grocery store, that's when I've been picking up makeup, clothing in their clothing section, and doing an all-in-one kind of deal. So the makeup that I picked up, the foundation, was the Maybelline New York Superstay stick foundation because I'd kind of been interested in the Milk foundation, and that has got a similar, it's a foundation stick. So I was like, let's try this out, and I've been kind of wanting to try out a more matte finish. So this says it's a cream to matte formula. And I also picked up their concealer, the Superstay. I did use it yesterday and I really liked it. So we have dinner tonight and my son is busy with sports, so I figured now is the best time to get ready and I'm gonna film it. So if you guys want to see the Maybelline foundation and the look I will put together today, then just keep watching. Alright, so we are just going to go in with the stick. What color did I get? I got Natural Beige just because I do wear a self-tanner and my skin is a little bit tanned from the summertime. So I'm wearing, yes, the color Natural Beige in 220. It does have a little applicator sponge at the back. I tried using it. It's all right for application, but I am going to use my brush that I mainly use. So I'm just going to go on to the skin. It applies really smoothly. I thought it would feel stickier, but it almost feels like a powdery feel when you're applying it. And has a nice medium, I'd say medium buildable coverage. I still saw my skin through it, so I really liked that because I'm not one for a really full coverage cakey makeup, and it didn't feel like it was heavy on the skin or really drying for being matte. So I will do a wear test later on. I will show you how the foundation and concealer is holding up. So I'm just going to go in with my flat foundation brush. But like a really nice soft coverage. I've seen a lot of matte looks going on right now and people aren't really liking them, but I am totally liking the matte look. I shouldn't say people aren't liking them. I've seen just comments on not finding it drying and stuff, and I'm sure it is if you have drier skin. And it starts to set pretty quickly, so really gotta kind of buff it into the skin. But yeah, I haven't been wearing too much highlighter either, just wearing a bronzed more natural look, bringing it back to the 90s. So it's showing up lighter on camera than it is in person. It matches very, very well to my skin. And yeah, I got my self tanner coming off there, so I'll have to bronze that area up a lot. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the concealer. I got the concealer in light. There isn't a huge shade range, so this seemed the most fitting for my skin. And this I find, as compared to the L'Oreal, I find it a little bit creamier, not so matte finishing as the L'Oreal or the Shape Tape. The Shape Tape is very matte, but this one I like it. You can work with it a lot, and it's got a nice buildable coverage. And I'm just gonna blend that out with my fingers. Again, it's a similar feel to the foundation, a very light, almost powdery feel, but also creamy because it's not powder. Just drag that out. Highlight the cheekbone a bit. This one doesn't feel as full coverage as the L'Oreal Infallible concealer, but obviously you could continue to build upon it. But such a nice finish to the makeup. Like, it's not too cakey, it's not too dewy, like it's a perfect in between. All right, I'm gonna go in with my contour. I lied, I'm gonna set my under eye first with the translucid setting powder by Kat Von D. That's also something I would like to pick up from Sephora when the kids are back in school, is find another setting powder. I love the Glow by Laura Mercier. I just want something maybe a little in between of like a glow and then just a nice light finish. Sometimes it's a little bit too much shimmer under the eye, but nice for all over the face. And I've just been applying it with just a fluffy e.l.f. brush over the summer, just because I'm not trying to set it too much or bake it too much. And I'll do my jaw. Now I'm going to contour. All right, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick. That is something as well I would like to pick up. I think I want to try the Huda, the Tan Tour for my contour. I'd like to pick that up as well. And maybe even find a drugstore version. Just a little bit under my nose, a little bit on my cupid's bow. Cover up my patchy neck. I'm just going to blend it out with a fluffy, dense round brush. I can't even believe how fast this summer has gone by. Like, it felt like it took forever at the end of June for the kids to get out, and now they're going back. I don't even have their indoor shoes, their backpacks, nothing. Like, I'm just not ready for it. Ready for like cozy fall fashion and that kind of stuff, but not for routine, not for back to routine. I'm not ready. Not ready for lunches. So the foundation blends really nice with the contour stick. I kind of found on my neck that it made a funny color, but then after I added bronzer and it kind of set into the skin, it wasn't that bad, but I just was like, it just looked kind of ashy. Alright, to set my contour, I'm going to go in with Nars Laguna and just a little small brush and kind of travel along the same lines that I did with the cream contour, just to set it in. Into the hairline. I'm such a bronzer junkie. Like, I have to apply like 3 different layers of bronzers for whatever reason. I feel like it adds like more realistic shadows to the skin and contour when you have different colors, like a dark, a medium, a light, and then your more neutral contour with your more golden contour or golden bronzer. Like, I just feel like you can't have just one. Like, I'll do this and then I'm gonna go in again with my Pixi bronzer all over. It's like painting. Like, when you're painting, you keep adding layers and layers of color. And this is not like, I'm not adding layers of thick, heavy makeup, but I am adding depth and different shades. And like, when you're painting and you want something to look more realistic, you keep building upon it with different layers of colors for shading. Alright, that is done. So now I'm going to bronze again with the Pixi. Alright, and it has such a little nice kabuki brush. Like, the brush itself feels really good. It feels like a better quality brush. And the bronzer is very light. It's very soft and has a nice iridescence to it. So the bronzers that I put on before are more matte, and now I want something with a little bit more gold to it and shimmer. And I've just been wearing this like all summer. I haven't been wearing much highlighter because it has such a nice glow to it. But because I'm going out tonight, I probably will add some highlighter as well. And it just kind of blends everything all through together. Alright, for my eyes, I'm just going to keep it really super simple. I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this, I guess kind of a mauve, a neutral mauvey color. And lightly dust it on the eye. Actually has a lot more depth than I thought it would, which is fine. I'm just going to take that color, and then I'm going to take a little bit of the foiled color that has a very similar tone to it, and I'm just going to pat that right on the eyelid. Yeah, and that is all I'm going to do for my eyes with eyeshadow. I'm going to add my eyeliner and mascara off camera, and then I will come back and do my blush and lipstick. Alright, my eyes are done. I did go in with the fluffy brush and kind of blended through the foiled color and the matte mauve color just to blend it. And I'm going to go in with Nars Orgasm for my blush. Just because it's such a nice, light, peachy pink blush. And I think I'm going to do that instead of adding a highlighter, because there is such a nice, soft iridescence to the Pixi bronzer and the blush. So I think that will be enough. And it's kind of tying in the color of the eye as well with this blush. And I'm going to bring it up along the brow bone. And a little bit on top of the brow. And I'm not going to set my makeup. I didn't yesterday, and it stayed and lasted just fine. So for my lips, what am I going to do? I'll start off by lining them with my little trusty eyebrow pencil. And then maybe I will use, let's see, I'll use Strip Down by MAC. Nothing new here. And then for my lipstick, I will use, I picked up this Revlon lipstick a few weeks ago, and it is in the shade Nude Attitude, and it's a matte lipstick. And it's so pretty. There's kind of like a light iridescent pink in it, and it's actually not too mattifying. Like, it doesn't dry my lips out too much and lasts pretty well. You'd probably have to apply it a few times during the day after eating, drinking, but I just like the fact that my lips didn't look like sandpaper after, so I think I will wear that. And I have a little bit of Vaseline on my lips from this morning to keep them hydrated. It's hard to tell, but yeah, it's got a really nice pink iridescence to it. Alright, so that is the look. That is the Maybelline foundation. I will come back and do a little wear test, but thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys again soon. Alright guys, this is the makeup. So it's worn very, very well during the day. I've been outside and it's been warm, so it hasn't budged. And it's about, I'd say about 7 hours later, so super, super nice. See you guys soon.